Hi, you guys. I had no intention of getting on Facebook Live because, as you can see, I am not camera ready at all, but the Lord doesn't seem to care about that. So He prompts me to get on camera all the time when I don't feel like I'm camera ready. So anyway, here I am obeying the Lord. I did an audio only this morning of me singing this song. This was a spontaneous song that just came flowing up out of my spirit in prayer this morning. The Lord I've been having that one sentence from Psalm 23, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, has been kind of churning on the inside of me for the last few days. And then this morning in prayer, it was there again, and it just came, this spontaneous song just came flowing out of me. And what I sensed from the Spirit of God as I was meditating on that verse, and as I've been meditating on this verse and then singing it out this morning, is that there's so much evil that is around us. Every which way you turn, evil feels as though it is just pressing in on all sides. And the temptation to fear evil is great. Probably for most of us, more than any other time in our life, the temptation to fear evil is very great. And for many people, it has been overwhelming, and you have not been successful at keeping that fear at bay. And you have succumbed to the fear of evil. And so what I sensed as just almost this urgency in my spirit from the Lord to speak to you is that we as a people, we as the body of Christ, we as American citizens, Christian Americans, we're Christians first, but we're American citizens. And as Christian Americans, we need to stop fearing evil. And the first step to overcoming fear of evil, the first step to being able to overcome that fear of evil is to recognize that you have in fact been fearing evil. So I'm going to just sing this song, and I would encourage you to learn it and then just sing it. And when you begin to sense that familiar feeling of fear starting to creep up in your thoughts and grip your heart, you know what fear feels like. You know what it feels like. Make a decision. Make a different decision than you've been making. Make a decision to address it rather than trying to ignore it. A fear is a demon. Demons do not go away. They don't go away when you just choose to ignore them. If you're being tormented by demonic spirits, such as spirits of fear of evil, fear of death, fear of COVID, fear of dying from COVID, if you are being tormented and on some level controlled by demonic spirits, they don't go away just because you ignore them. You have to actually address them. And so this is a very simple way that you can do that. And it doesn't always require that you get red in the face and you scream at a demon. You don't have to scream at a demon, but you do need to use your authority. You do need to address them for them to begin to understand. They can't read your mind. They can't read your thoughts. The enemy doesn't know your thoughts. But so you have to actually speak out of your mouth, or you can sing out of your mouth. You can sing this little song, and they will begin to respond to that, and they will begin to back away from your life. And your struggle with fear will become less and less and less and less. But I'm telling you, this is a word from the Lord. This is a word from the Lord for the body of Christ in this nation and really all over the world. We have got to stop fearing evil. We have to stop fearing evil. All right? Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Yea, though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we will fear no evil. Sing it out. Sing it out. Make it personal. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Start to feel that fight rising up on the inside of you. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. We will fear no evil. We reject fear of evil. We will fear no evil. Yes, that's how you do it. That's how you do it, folks. You overcome fear by addressing fear and making a decision to not be bullied by fear. Just make a different decision today. No matter what you hear with your ears or see with your eyes or feel in your body, refuse to be afraid of COVID. Reject fear of COVID. Reject fear of death. Reject fear of dying from COVID. Reject fear of the evil that you see playing out around you and in our nation. Fear and dread for the future. Fear is not your friend. Fear is a demon. And you have to stand against it. You have to reject it. If you resist the enemy, what did Jesus say would happen? He'll flee from you. But you have to actually actively resist the enemy. Love you guys. Love you guys. Share this. At least 1,000 people you know need to hear this. At least 1,000 people you know need to hear this. So please share this with them.